give my opinion on the new Mustang Mach E and the new Mustang Shelby Gt500. And this is going to be very controversial. This is going to piss a lot of people off. This video is going to get highly disliked if it actually gets any views at all. But I think the Mach E is a lot cooler than the Shelby Gt500.
Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know. You don't know, babe, I'm a danger to myself. You don't know.
The Shelby Gt500 to me is another V8 muscle car that's never going to hook. And I love the Cobra for what it is. But for me, after the 0304 Cobra was developed, there wasn't like another supercharged car that I thought was as cool. Because when the 0304 Cobra did it, it was this cool, new, innovative thing. No one else had done it yet. It paved the way for future supercharged V8 platforms. The new Shelby Gt500 is awesome in its own right, in its own way for what it is, but I'm really big on doing things differently and taking big risks. I don't think that the new Shelby Gt500 took any big risks, other than the fact that it is automatic and only automatic, which is interesting. It's an interesting decision. I would have liked to see a manual option as well, but that's just me. I think the new Mach E is doing what the Corvette did, and it's just something completely out of the blue and new, and it's very risky. And I myself like to take risks, and I like to see car companies take risks, even if it fails and flops on its face. I love to see stuff like that. I even like the new Tesla. Say what you want about me, I think it's cool having a freaking exo-frame. The frame's basically on the outside of the car. I think it's a really cool idea. I would honestly love to see that same idea come into cars. I'm thinking like, think about like an exo-frame supercharged V8 Mustang from hell. Like that would be really cool. Like stuff like that I think is really cool. As far as how I'm looking at technological advancement, I've just got some really wacky ideas. If I had a lot of money and I was a car developer, you'd see some really strange things come from me. You'd see like a V8 supercharged muscle car with some electric assistance with it and an aluminum. It would just be some weird stuff that you'd see from me. So I really like to see automakers making moves and kind of going out of their way to take risks, even when that means maybe people are not going to like it and maybe they're going to fail. At least they're out there taking risks. For me, if Ford just would have kept doing the normal thing and not made an electric car, I would be like, all right, they're going to get left behind by all the automakers that are doing their electric, offering their electric car. I think it'd be really cool to have something like a Terminator Cobra in the garage next to something like a Mach E. Polar opposites, but innovative and really, really cool in their own way. Again, this is going to be polarizing to a lot of people, because a lot of people are going to say, ew, it's a Mustang SUV, ew. It honestly looks better than I expected. I was really against the Mustang SUV idea for years when they were talking about it, but then they made it, and I was like, they actually made that work pretty well. Overall, I'm just very optimistic on the future. A lot of people are much bigger critiques than me. They like to critique and everything and kind of point out what is wrong. I'm the type of person that likes to remain optimistic and just look at all the technological advancements and get really excited. I'm a big technology nerd, and I love seeing things that are new, different, and risky. To be completely honest with you guys, my favorite new car is the new Corvette. I think that thing is amazing. 0 to 60 in like 2.9 out of a car that supposedly makes 495 horsepower from the factory, which I'm going to call bullshit and say that it's underrated, just like the Terminator Cobra was in 03. I think the new Corvette's making a lot more than 495. I think they're massively underrating it because they want people to like hype the crap out of it themselves when they get it, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think the new Corvette is going to be the coolest new performance car. I think the new Mach E is going to be successful, honestly. I think at first people are going to be like, but I think it's going to grow on people and people are going to enjoy it. I think it's probably going to be really fast, and I think it's probably going to, I'm just excited about the future, guys. But drop me a comment in the comment box below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about the GT500? Is it blowing your mind? Are you excited about the new Mach E? What do you think about the Corvette? What do you think about the Tesla? I would love to know what you guys think. I love talking about these things and discussing these things. I usually have a lot of polarizing opinions, so I usually catch a ton of hate. I'm very open-minded and I'm very optimistic about the future, and I love it when companies take big risks personally. So I love the new Tesla truck. I think it's freaking dope. I think it literally looks like a car from Blade Runner, which is really cool. And just to end this quick little vlog off, I've been getting a lot of criticism about how bad my paint is. I know my paint is really bad. It sucks. It's not actually my fault. Back when I lived with my dad, some construction workers just decided to do construction beside my car, and I didn't know about it. They didn't tell me to move the car. I was actually inside the house working on the computer with my earphones on, doing client work at the time. And I saw that there was some dust on the car from the construction work, and I washed it like that night or the day after, I can't remember, this was several years ago, and the car seemed fine for about a week or two, so I didn't think nothing of it. But then 2-3 weeks into it, I started noticing my paint had this little bit of a haze on it, and so that wasn't going away. So I took the car to a detailer and had it detailed, and it looked like it got better for like a week, but then all of a sudden, a month into it, after the car had been detailed, the paint just started just dying. The clear coat just was gone on the hood, on the top of the car, on the trunk, and I was really frustrated and I was really upset about it because this thing had a really nice paint job. And so that's what that is. I do want to get the car repainted. I will say that I just spent $2,000 on mechanical parts from getting the car tuned, which is not tuning, but between tuning and mechanical parts, suspension, different things being fixed and remedied, I've spent $2,000 in the past couple months on that stuff. I'm about to spend $5 to $7 grand on building the motor. So as much as I want to get the car repainted, I'm dropping $7 to $9 grand right now on fixing things, and I'm not a baller. I make pretty decent money depending on how well I do. I make between $2,000 and $4,000 a month with filmmaking. With marketing, that's what I do for a living. I have my own business. If you guys don't already know, I make videos for small businesses. I shoot weddings. Car just pulled up beside me. I just love it when I'm vlogging and a car pulls up beside me and like the person's like just starts looking at me like I'm crazy. But anyways, I make wedding films, which I'm doing a big wedding film tomorrow, another one the next weekend. I do marketing videos, I do marketing ad campaigns for small and medium-sized businesses. That's how I make my money. But because I'm making content for you guys, I'm making 2 to 3 videos a week for you guys on YouTube. I'm making 2 to 3 posts on Instagram a day. I'm making 3 to 4 posts on TikTok a day. I'm dividing up that time that I would normally spend getting clients to build my brand with you guys, which I have to do. If I were to spend like 5% of my time with you guys and 95% of my time keeping clients and making money, then in my opinion, I would probably grow a lot slower on here with you guys than I would if I otherwise sacrificed from my income, some of my income with filmmaking and marketing to spend more time with you guys. So I just want you guys to kind of understand where I'm at with everything, and I'm not repainting the car because I don't want to. It's just that this is a slow process and this takes time, and I want you guys to just be patient with me. I'm doing my absolute best. We're gonna build this thing slowly, but I want to focus on the mechanical things first. I would rather have a car with a crappy paint job that ran like an absolute beast than a car that's beautiful that doesn't run well and has a bunch of mechanical issues. That's just my personal opinion. I've always kind of had that underdog mentality where I just want the car to be a badass. Like, I would almost rather have like a primered muscle car with rust all over it and a badass motor, suspension, and transmission than I would a beautiful muscle car that's slow. That's just me though. Like, I love that street sleeper mentality. I've always had that underdog mentality, but yep, that's my opinion. I would love to know what you guys think about the new Mustang Mach E, the new Shelby Gt500, the new Tesla that was announced today or yesterday. I think it was announced this morning or last night. And what you guys think about what I'm doing with the car. I would just love to see your guys' opinion. just overall, I would love to see your opinion in the comment box below. Let me know what you guys think. Debate with me if you want. But I would say, please stop nagging me about my paint job. I'm doing my best to build the car, but it takes time. It's very expensive, and I'm not making that much money because I'm spending a lot of time here with you guys to grow with you guys, which means sacrificing about a quarter to 30% of my income. So please take that into consideration when you're nagging me about my paint and little things that I'm doing with the car that's not happening fast enough. It's all love for me though. I just wanted to put that out there so you guys kind of knew the story on what's going on with my paint in case you're new to the channel or new to Instagram or new to TikTok and you don't know yet. I will see you guys next video. I've got a wedding tomorrow, so I'm going to be editing that for a couple days, so you might not see a video from me for 3 or 4 days. And then I've got a wedding next weekend, but in between, I'll do my best to keep the content coming. I will see you guys next video. I already said that like 3 times. Much love. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And if you haven't bought one of these shirts or one of the hoodies or any of that and you want a terminated shirt or a terminated hoodie, link is always in the description, and you can probably click the video like right now. I think, yeah, I'll make the video clickable. I'll see you guys next video. Much love, my brothers and sisters.
Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true!